Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Crooked Mouth Podcast. Just in case anybody's wondering why the hell did you name yourself that? Well, to make a long story short, I have a crooked jaw. That means that one side grew and the other one did not. Now let's get started because I've got a short attention span and I'm trying to get you in and I'm trying to get you out. With that being said, everyone, welcome to my first ever podcast. It is called Crooked Mouth Podcast. Couple of things before we get into it. You may hear an annoying there it goes, a couple of seconds, and that is because that is the fire alarm that my landlord decided to put in. Let's get started. I'm wearing my pants backwards. For my first podcast, I didn't exactly know what to say. I was like, okay, like how do I be witty, How do I be like creative, like fun? I want everyone to know that like I'm a fun girl, And then the universe said, allow me. So with that being said, this first podcast will be a story time. To make a long story short, just a little bit about me. I just graduated. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, like, congratulations, girl. Like, you did it. Yes, bitch, you got your degree. But then the other half is like, oh, bitch, you got your degree. You got 6 months to pay that bill. Trust me, the first bill came before my diploma did, but it's okay because I got it sorted because I know how to handle my business. With that being said, like many other college graduates in my position, a lot of us go to school for one thing. And, once we graduate, we do something else. And you know why? It's because that we like groceries, we like food, and we want to pay our bills at the same time. Sometimes that's the definition of privilege, where you can buy groceries and pay your phone bill at the same time. Moving forward, like many other in my position, I am working a field that's completely different from what I got my degree in. I got a BA in linguistics, specifically the sociolinguistics track, and I am working in the medical field. And like I said, it pays the bills. I like quinoa. Quinoa is expensive, so you do what you got to do. You do what you need and not what you want. And with that being said, like a part of my commute, for those of you who do take public transportation, I got on the bus and I noticed that my bus driver, very sweet older woman, she's a part of, like when that you're on your commute because you see like the same people, the same bus driver, the same other regular commuters, regular passengers. So you're like, cool, I'm on time. I'm seeing these people. I'm seeing my designated bus driver. I'm on time. I get on the bus and next thing I know, she starts shouting. She's shouting. She's like moving her hand. I'm talking to one of my best girlfriends on the phone. She's like moving her hand kind of like she's waving it like a bitch move sort of way. And all of a sudden I hear the bus driver say like, y'all not about to get on. Y'all not about to get on. Oh, she was black, by the way. And she was like, y'all ain't about to get on. Y'all ain't about to get on. And then all of a sudden another woman comes and she's shouting, a white woman, and she's holding her bus pass and she's like waving it back and forth. And all of a sudden, I'm still a little bit bewildered and people around me are looking tired. I'm looking fuzzled. I really just wanted to get home and take off my pants at the end of a long day like any type of adult. And all of a sudden, I hear the white woman, the passenger, say, I got my bus pass. You think you ain't gonna let me on this bus? You gonna let me on this bus because I got my bus pass and it worked. And the bus driver's like, I already told you yesterday you're not gonna be getting on this bus talking to me. You want to be disrespectful? Get off the bus. Get off the bus. No, because I done told her yesterday that her bus pass, it don't go. I told her, miss, your bus pass ain't go. You gotta swipe it. She ain't want to swipe it. And then the white woman goes, I told you that my bus pass worked. I was like, Lord, what is happening? It is Tuesday when I'm recording this. It is Tuesday when it happened. So I thought, what in the everlasting hell is going on? And to make a long story short, yesterday, the same white woman tried to get on and use her monthly pass. And the bus driver called her out. For those of you who like take the bus often, there are like two types of bus drivers: the ones that don't give a damn and the ones that give a damn. And the ones that give a damn let you know that they give a damn. It's not, some meek, timid, oh, excuse me, miss. It's yeah, you ain't swipe. $2, $3, you ain't swipe. It's that type of assertiveness. And I don't know if that's what happened, but according to the bus driver, she said that she came. No, wait. Oh, real quick. I have a short attention span and I go in and out of conversations. So I just confused myself. So give me a minute so I can figure this out. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm back. So I guess when the white woman came on, she used her card or she didn't. That part was very gray, very blurry. And the bus driver was like, it didn't go through. I need you to pass through. Meaning, I need you to pay the appropriate amount of fare so we can get on with this. And that's when the white woman got really defensive. And I guess the bus driver said, you can be rude to me today, but I promise you, tomorrow you will not be getting on this bus. And today, that passenger did get on the bus. And I noticed from a bystander's perspective, she did not actually swipe her pass. Oh no, she flashed it. Sort of like how you like quickly flash your ID, like bam, bitch, there it is. She kind of did, not kind of, she all the way did that. Not kind of did it, she all the way did it. And so the bus driver decided, you are not going to disrespect me. I'm calling the police and this bus will not move until you get off this bus. And the bus driver started to point to us, the passengers. And she goes, you see, all these people, they are my regular passengers. They know me and I know them and they ain't never disrespect me. And I don't know who the hell you think you are. But let me tell you something, sweetheart. I got kids that are older than you. Let me tell you guys something. For those not aware of or not dabbled in Black American culture, as a Black American woman, I can only speak from my perspective here, my small little corner of the world. The minute a Black woman says to you, when she has someone in her life that's on a pedestal, and then she lets you know that you are not on that same pedestal, and she tells you that you won't disrespect her, it gets serious, okay? She said, I may not look it, but I am 59 and I got kids that are in their 30s. And I know a bunch of you are doing the math like, oh, damn, she's this age. Look, don't ask me. I had summer school for math since the 3rd grade. So don't depend on me for numbers. If you do, nobody's making it out alive. And with that being said, she says, I got kids that are her age that are 30 years old and they don't talk to me like that. So I'd be damned if I'm going to let her talk to me like that. And the white woman was like, I'm not moving. I'm not getting off the bus. There was another white woman who was a passenger. She looked at the bus driver and she looked at the white woman and she looked at the bus driver. And you're probably like, okay, crooked mouth, where were your eyes? On the fucking cameras, because I didn't want anything to pop off. That makes me a witness. Like I said, I just want to go home and take off my pants. And so the white woman says to the other white woman, miss, like, can you just please get off, please? Like, I'm tired. I'm trying to go home. We're all trying to go home. And the white woman goes, sorry, boo-boo. I got kids at home and I live all the way on the east side or the west. I'm not good with numbers, direction, time. So maybe she said west, but she meant east, or she said east and she meant west. I could have swore it was east, but let me continue before I confuse myself because I already am. And she goes, I got kids waiting for me at home. And then the other white woman goes, I got kids waiting for me at home too. And then she goes, oh, well, I guess we just gonna have our kids waiting for us at home. And, it just reminded me that I'm thankful that I don't have kids. Moving forward, everybody got kids, I guess, who's involved except me. And meaning the bus driver, white woman A, who was very defensive about her past, which she swore worked, and white woman B, who was trying to diffuse the situation. Let's call her the white woman mediator. Yeah, I like that. Kind of rolls off the tongue. It makes her sound like a wizard, right? And so the bus driver is in full park position. The bus is not moving. There are people waiting outside the bus to get on. And there are people like myself who just wanted, this is part of their commute and they just wanted to go home. And, or in this other white woman's case, to the east side, to her babies. And she apologizes, the bus driver apologizes to all the passengers, and she goes, "We're not leaving because I called the cops." The white woman keeps going off at the mouth, meaning, for those of you who are not familiar with that vernacular, keep going off at the mouth means she keeps arguing. Here at Crooked Mouth Podcast, we like to make it educational. As a linguistics major, I am here to break down the vernacular that I understand from my perspective and my experience, okay? So like I said, what did we learn today, guys? Are you ready? Say it with me now. Keep running off at the mouth. Perfect. Great pronunciation. I felt the fire. Your heart was in it. The gusto. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. So that means when someone keeps arguing, or nagging or squabbling, that's the sound effect. If we didn't have human language, it would be, and those of you who are doing it, with me, you're moving your hands like mouths moving, going back and forth. She keep running off at the mouth. Great job, guys. Excellent. See, we're learning. This is what it's all about. Every day's a learning experience. And I hope that white women learned about, if your bus pass works, make sure it works. You can't just flash it like an ID. This isn't like a Sam's Club's card. You can't just be like, I'm a member. Coming from the experience of someone who's never shopped at Sam's Club. Okay, I'll stop because that's not my expertise. Moving on. This bus driver has folded her legs and she turned around in that seat and she said to her, "I may wear this uniform, boo-boo, but I don't wear it all the time." I repeat. She crossed her legs at the ankles, turned around in her bus driver's seat, and said, "I may wear this uniform, boo-boo, but I don't wear it all the time. It comes off, okay? I want you to know that. It comes off." Now I'm really looking at the cameras because I'm like, oh Lord, please no, you're a nice bus driver. The system is very hard on our Black and brown individuals. You need this job. I know you need this job. We all need our jobs. And the white woman's not budging. The other white woman mediator, the wizard, she gave up. And we're all just sitting here. And I knew it was serious when the bus driver turned off the bus and the lights and the AC went out. And for those of you not on the, I believe this is the Western Hemisphere, it's hot over here. It's hot. And I didn't wear sleeves today because I expected to get a cool breeze. And I knew this bus driver meant business. If I didn't think she meant business before, which I did, I knew she meant business now. Okay? And I said, okay, so I don't like violence. I like, part of me, I was torn, It was like my left side was saying, hey, you want to see shit go down. But my right side said, God damn it, no, you have responsibilities. Your top priority was getting home at your regular scheduled time and taking off these goddamn pants. I decided to, as I was leaving the bus, I forgot to mention, I decided to leave the bus. I went out through the front and the bus driver apologized profusely to me. And she said, but I'm not about to be disrespected, and she reminds me that she does have kids that are that woman's age, blah, 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 blah. And I tried to be the mediator. So I guess I was like Wizard 2.0. And I said, would it help if I paid her fare for her? And the reason why I said that, because I came to the conclusion on my own that this woman did not have the current fare. You can buy a bus pass for a certain amount of time, and eventually that bus pass expires. I think that woman's bus pass expired, and that's why she was getting very defensive, because if you have it, you're not defensive, and if you have it, you are more than likely to express that you have it. You don't flash it like an ID at a club. You show with the date, the proper date, blah, blah, blah. You ask what's happening. I just got this card, those type of things. And the fact that that woman was so defensive let me know otherwise. And then the white woman mediator, the wizard, she jumped in and she goes, honestly, it's not going to help at this point. I said, I know, I tried. I was just trying to help. And the bus driver said, yeah, it's not about the fare. It's about, the disrespect. I totally understand. Who likes to be treated with disrespect? No one. It happens, but no one likes to be disrespected. So I get off the bus and I start walking towards, I just lost my train of thought. I start walking towards the other bus. Oh, by the way, the bus driver was like, I'm sorry, baby. If you just go right around the corner, you could take the other bus, take you straight on home. I was like, thank you. You know what? I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Like that type of stuff. And I noticed as I'm, maneuvering. Oh, damn. I just said I'm a linguistics major and I butchered the crap out of that word because this is a learning experience for me too. I'm going to get this word right. Maneuvering. I did it. As I was maneuvering around, the suburbs of my current location, I eventually was walking towards the bus stop. And then what do I see? My bus driver driving by, and I held her down and she was like, I'm so sorry about that. I was like, can I get on? Do I need to swipe again? And she was like, no, you're fine. And then the whole mood changes, that white woman is gone, everybody's like smiling. I'm grinning with this huge, like temple to temple grin. You know what I mean? And I don't know why, but I felt so proud. I sashayed down the aisle of the bus and I said, look, y'all, I'm on the bus. And one guy started laughing at me. I just felt so proud of myself, and it's just, it was, I don't know. I felt proud. I didn't even do anything, So let's talk about theories, right? I don't think the police came because I didn't see them, but that doesn't mean they can't come, right? Okay. I think that white woman knew, if the police come and ask for both of their sides, eventually the police officer is going to say, you know what, ma'am, I'm going to need to see your bus pass. And then the jig would have been up. If it is true that her bus pass expired, the jig would have been up. Or it could have also been one or a handful of the passengers were like, ma'am, can you just get off? I'll buy your Uber to send you home to your kids. I don't know, something like that, right? So at the end of the day, I got home a little later, but that's all right. There was no violence. If there was, I wasn't a witness. And then I got home, guys. So what is the life lesson? I don't know. Yes, I do know. It pays to mind your business because then things work out for you. Ain't God good, So there you have it, guys. I'm going to end it here. Once again, this is Crooked Mouth Podcast. I have a very short attention span, so I'm trying to get you in and I'm trying to get you out. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll just see you next time. Bye.